Hi everyone, Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. We're learning more about a shooting in Midtown Mobile, which left 2 people hurt. Now this is an update in a story that we broke yesterday morning here on Fox 10 News. It happened at the Village at Midtown Apartments on Stanton Road, just after midnight on Tuesday. Mobile police say that one of the victims heard a noise at the door. When he answered it, he saw 2 masked men with guns. Investigators say the man ran towards his bedroom. Police say that the armed intruders chased him, firing multiple times, hitting the victim in the chest area and right arm. Police say that another man was also hit by the gunfire in his right foot, left knee, and right arm. The shooting has folks in the area now on high alert.
If you're going to find your way up in here to do bad stuff, you are. So I'm definitely going to be more aware now and just rethinking a whole lot of stuff.
Mobile police say that the 2 victims told detectives that they don't know the suspects. Both victims were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Now, if you know anything, please call Mobile Police. Loxley police say that a viral video of a brawl on Labor Day weekend between 2 women in the Buc-ee's parking lot helped them make an arrest. Police say that Jennifer Barnefsky pulled a woman out of her vehicle and struck her several times after police say that the victim cut her off in the Buc-ee's parking lot. Police say that the 2 women fought before finally being separated by people nearby. The case was at a standstill, though, because investigators said that they were not able to get a license plate from Barnefsky's vehicle from the surveillance video. Now, that's until this video, though, was shared on social media, leading investigators to Barnefsky.
Our initial officer that is the case agent pulled surveillance video. We weren't able to get a tag, so the case was essentially cold.
Barnefsky, though, turned herself in on Monday after learning of her arrest warrant. She was booked into the Robertsdale jail and charged with harassment. She has since been released after she posted bond, which was set at some $500. She's due back in court now on December the 2nd. New lawsuits are challenging Alabama's newly drawn congressional and legislative districts. The lawsuits argue that the new districts unlawfully pack black voters into a small number of districts. It says that it limits their ability to influence elections outside of those districts and breaks up the minority communities elsewhere in the state. The lawsuits were brought on behalf of the NAACP and others. Federal judges are being asked now to block the maps from being used in the 2022 elections. Republican officials say, though, that they are confident the maps will survive a court challenge. Pfizer now asking the FDA for emergency use authorization for its experimental antiviral pill to treat COVID-19. In a clinical trial, it showed an 89% reduction in the risk of hospitalization or death in patients with mild to moderate COVID-19. It should be pointed out that the results are from an interim analysis done before the trial was actually scheduled to end. Now, the new pill called the Paxlovid also has to be administered alongside an older antiviral within the first 3 days of COVID symptoms to be effective.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Track report. We're starting off looking at the radar, and you can see things are dry, and it'll be that way for another day across the Gulf Coast as we await the arrival of a cold front that comes in tomorrow. So we're expecting above average temperatures again today. We're expected to reach the upper 70s later this afternoon. You will have to dodge some patchy fog at times this morning, but once the sun fully rises, it'll burn that fog off, and where you see this thick layer of clouds, this is the approaching cold front that will arrive tomorrow, and it will bring at least a chance of rain, but the chance is going to be relatively low. But what it will bring for everyone is colder temperatures by Friday. Weather headlines for your Wednesday. Patchy fog this morning. We're expecting this afternoon to have above average temperatures, with most of you sitting in the upper 70s. And as far as looking ahead, we're going to be turning sharply colder by the time we get to Friday. Let's go through the Fox 10 Futurecast, where it's going to be sun and clouds today. A little light rain is going to be possible from offshore to onshore today and tonight. But then as we move in toward tomorrow, the actual cold front's going to dive in. But even then, you can see that it's only going to bring with it just a little isolated rain, nothing overwhelming. And then sharply colder air will dive in for your Friday. Here's how the next 7 days are going to stack up, and you'll see the highs the next couple of days will be in the upper 70s. Then Friday, sharply colder with a high down into the low 60s. Morning temps will drop down to the mid to low 40s. No weather issues for the weekend. Sunshine expected. And then another cold front arrives on Monday. It'll also bring with it a small chance of rain, but it'll knock the temperatures down to the low 60s for Tuesday afternoon. We'll keep you up to date on your weather throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.